Hey guys, gals, and my recorder playing pals. It's Miss Thrift-Winch, and since we're going to be out of school a little bit longer than we anticipated, I wanted to start making some videos to help you with practicing, and we're going to answer some basic recorder questions. And today we're going to talk about cleaning the recorder. We've talked about it in class, but today we're going to really talk about it, and I'm actually going to take you into my kitchen and show you how I clean my recorder. So, buckle up, let's go on a field trip. Alright guys and gals, we are on location in my kitchen. It's kind of messy, but that's okay. Y'all know how my desk gets, so of course my kitchen's going to be a little messy too. So, if you're going to wash your recorder, first thing to do is to take it apart if it comes into pieces. My particular recorder comes into 3 pieces: the mouthpiece, the body, and the foot joint. Now my foot joint has all my recorder karate belts on it. If you have a recorder karate belt, something to keep in mind is this cloth, if you're washing your recorder, it's going to get wet. Okay, this little bit of yarn will get wet, and it could get a little yucky if you don't let it dry properly. So make sure you're drying this really, really, really well, and I'll tell you how to dry it really well in a minute. And if for some reason it gets kind of yucky, you guys know when we go back to school, we'll just cut it off and we can put a fresh belt on to replace the yucky belt. The belt is not the important part, the score written down is. So, we've got our 3 separate parts. Now for the actual washing. So, when you're actually washing your recorder, you want hot water in your sink. I'm letting my water warm up, and the best thing for you to do is get your water hot and then let your sink fill up, and then put some regular dish detergent in the water. So while this is warming up, just let there, so I'm going to put the stopper in my sink, just like I would do a sink full of dishes. Now I make sure that my sink is clean of any food before I do this, just in case. So when it's good and hot, while the water's still running, I do this. I do just a little bit of soap, and then as the water's running down, it'll suds it up for you. You can also put your fingers in and kind of swish it around. And you don't need a whole lot. You don't have to have it super deep. So we're gonna call that good enough. Now, the best way that I have found to clean my instrument is in this warm soapy water. You're gonna take your instrument and you're just gonna swish it around, fill it up, let the water drain out. Swish, fill it up, let the water drain out. One more time. Now this is the intensive clean that we've talked about. You know, after each playing, we sanitize before and after each play in class. And then we've talked about using the cleaning rod and a cloth to swab out condensation. Remember, it's not spit in the instrument, it's condensation from where you're using that warm air to fog the window, and it fogs up your instrument. So, using the cleaning cloth and your cleaning rod, you should do that, I would say, no less than every other playthrough. Sometimes we don't have time to swab it out every time we play, though. So, just did the body, and now, oh, stay. Now we're going to do the foot joint with all, oh, I held it too high for the camera for all, with all the recorder karate belts. And you just swish it around, let it drain. Swish it, and let it drain. And this is a good way to make sure, you know, if for some reason you had some sort of food particle in your mouth, that helps get that out of the instrument, because we know that food plus blowing into your instrument plus it staying moist and warm makes what? We've talked about it. It makes mold, and we don't want a moldy instrument. So now, rinsing it, because nobody wants to play a soapy instrument. Cold water, just like this, and you just rinse it. And this one I'm going to rinse out my belts. I'm going to wring them out really, really well. I'm going to rinse out the foot joint, wring that out, and then rinse out the bottom. And then all you're going to do is, if you have a dish drying mat, like I do, you just set it on the mat. If you have a rack, you can set it in the rack. But I'm setting this on the mat with my dishes that need to get put away. And when everything's all dry, instead of the recorder going into the cabinet like a dish, it'll go back to my desk.
One last note, guys, gals, and music pals. Make sure when you are cleaning your recorders that you are asking an adult for help, getting assistance with any kind of cleaning solution. Make sure that you have permission to use everything to clean your instrument, and make sure there is always somebody there on standby just to give you a hand if you need it. I will see you guys next time. Bye!